Hey, it's Niall. I'm here in Segovia in Spain. It's a nice little scenic town about 90 minutes north of Madrid. They got a 2,000-year-old Roman aqueduct. They got a big, cool cathedral. They got a big castle. Lovely little place. We've just been wandering around here this afternoon, exploring a little bit. But in this video, we're going to tackle a big question. And that question is, what is the quickest and easiest way to start earning online? And hey, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but I think it'd be better to talk about this back at my Airbnb. Whew. All right then. As I showed you in the last video, there are endless ways you can earn money online, but some are easier than others. So what we're going to do here is run through the 9 different types of online business and figure out which one is right for you. Ready?
I was born ready, Lord-ass.
Okay, Jesus, no need to get personal. All right, so the first one is advertising. You might hear of people making a website, they'll slap some Google ads on there, and then hey presto, they're making serious money.
I'm talking about this.
Well, the problem there is that you need a ton of traffic to make any significant income from advertising. So you need a steady flow of people visiting your website or your Instagram or whatever it is, and that usually takes a few months, if not years, to build up. So making money online through advertising, it's not quick and it's not easy. Second type of online business we look at is affiliate marketing. This basically means recommending other people's products or services, and then you collect a commission for every referral. And the challenge here is much the same as with advertising. So you also need to build up a significant audience to make money doing affiliate marketing. And not only that, but you also need to earn the trust of that audience, so they take your recommendations seriously. And again, that just takes time. There's no way around it. So making money through affiliate marketing, it's not quick and it's not easy. Third, what about starting a blog or a video blog? Well, funny you should ask, because I have quite a bit of experience with this, having been blogging and vlogging for several years now. Last year, I had more than 500,000 page views on my website and more than 300,000 video views on YouTube. Now those numbers aren't actually huge. I'd say they're mediocre at best, but believe me, it took a lot of time and effort just to get to that level. And even with that many people reading my blog and watching my videos, I'm not making anywhere near enough money as a blogger or a vlogger to support my lifestyle. So making money through blogging or vlogging, it's not quick and it's not easy. Fourth, how about creating and selling digital products? I've also done a bit of this over the years, having created and sold numerous ebooks, online courses, that sort of thing. My main digital product right now is an online course, and while that has done okay financially and has helped a lot of people over the years, it's also taken a lot of time and effort to build, to market and to maintain. I actually would have made a lot more money if I'd invested the same amount of time and effort into another type of online business that I'm going to tell you about in a minute. So making money online through creating and selling digital products, it's not quick and it's not easy. Fifth one is drop shipping. That was from Life of Pi. You get it? Drop shipping. They were dropping from a ship. Drop shipping, ship, drop, never mind. So drop shipping is increasingly popular nowadays. Several of my friends do it. It basically involves, and let me get this right, selling physical goods to customers without stocking those goods yourself. So you make the sale and then you get a wholesaler or a manufacturer to ship directly to the customer. And yes, this can be very, very lucrative.
Money, money, money.
But, there's always a but. If you're just starting out, it's going to take significant time and effort to get everything in place and to start turning a profit because there's just a lot of moving pieces with dropshipping. Also, competition here is tough, right? So if you find a nice niche for yourself and you're doing well with a dropshipping business, it's usually best to keep that a secret, because there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of people with more resources than you, and they can quickly drive you out of business. So making money online through dropshipping, again, it's not quick and it's not easy. Our sixth type of online business is SaaS, which stands for Software as a Service. An example of a SaaS business would be accounting software you pay for each month, or mailing list software you pay for each month. Dropbox and Slack would be famous examples of SaaS businesses. Now, SaaS might actually be the best online business model out there, right? Because it's software, it's digital, and your customers, they pay you repeatedly. Now, I've actually spent significant time trying to build a SaaS business myself. I even spent $3,600 on a course to teach me how to do it. And ultimately, I failed, or at least I haven't succeeded yet. Let's stay positive here. But that's basically because there's just so much hard work involved in building a SaaS business. Now, I'll likely give it another try someday, but I'll do so with the understanding that it's not quick and it's not easy. All right, our seventh type of online business is sponsorship. You might remember I gave an example of this in another video. It was a ukulele teacher who earns $4,233 a month from almost 1,000 fans on a platform called Patreon.
Alleluia, alleluia.
One thing I didn't mention about that guy is that he has made more than 500 videos and has over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And if you didn't know, creating that many videos and building that kind of a following takes a little bit of work. Now, as I said, that guy has about 1,000 people paying him a little bit each month. A more common variation on the sponsorship model is to have 1 or 2 big sponsors supporting your work. People do this on Instagram, they do it on YouTube, they do it on podcasts. But to get just 1 or 2 big sponsors, you would still need to put in a significant amount of time and effort up front to build up that audience first. So while this is a great model, probably my favorite one actually, it is certainly not a quick or an easy way to make money online. Okay, let's pause here for a second. So far, we've gone through 7 of the 9 types of online business, and you can see those 7 right there. Now, I want to be clear that these are all viable online business models, and you will find no shortage of success stories for each of them. But if we think of online business like a video game, all right, stay with me here for a second. If we think of online business like a video game, then choosing one of those 7 to start off with is a bit like beginning that video game on expert mode with loads of extra baddies and obstacles in your way. Which is fine if you have experience or you just love making things hard on yourself. But assuming your main goal here is to start making some money online as quickly and as easily as possible, then I would recommend that you start playing that video game on easy mode. And what does easy mode look like for us? Well, it looks like our last 2 types of online business. And the first of those is freelancing. And freelancing, it just means providing a service directly to a client and getting paid directly for that service. Online, you can be a freelance writer, you can be a freelance web developer, you can be a freelance social media manager, etc., etc. Now, several years back, when I quit my office job,
I'm recording this video from my workplace. I'm quitting my job tomorrow.
After I quit that job, I spent a whole year determined not to do freelancing, because let's face it, right? Freelancing, it's not glamorous and it's not sexy. I saw it as too basic and I didn't want to trade time for money. No, I didn't want to do that because I was a real deal entrepreneur and I wanted to be making money in my sleep.
Wake up, bed full of money. Go to sleep, bed full of money.
So what ended up happening was I spent that first year working for myself, trying to be a real deal entrepreneur, trying to earn money in my sleep, and I didn't earn much money at all. It was only when I got serious about freelance web design that I started earning a consistent living online, which then enabled me to travel the world non-stop for almost 4 years. Now, since then, I've met and corresponded with literally thousands of online web workers, and without a doubt, the most common way I see them earning a consistent living online is through freelancing. And the thing about freelancing is, even if you have no existing skills, you can start earning money online as a freelancer within a week. Now, that's something that can't be said about all these other types of online business I've shown you. So with all of those, you usually have to put in several weeks, months, or even years of work up front before you start earning any significant income. Not so with freelancing. Freelancing is a much quicker and easier way to start making money online. And if I could go back in time myself, I would have started doing it much earlier. And I wouldn't have wasted that whole first year.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum.
Now, all that said, freelancing is not perfect by any means. For example, it can be tough to find clients. You might have to start out with a low rate and your income can be up one month, it can be down the next. And those things can be tough to adjust to, right? Especially if you're coming from a 9-to-5 job with a steady paycheck.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
And that brings us to the 9th and final type of online business, which is remote work. Now, remote work is a bit different from the rest because you don't really run your own business here. Instead, you become a remote employee of someone else's business. And this is increasingly popular nowadays. More and more companies are starting to hire people and work with people 100% remotely. And this can be the best of both worlds for you. Now, a friend of mine named Tom actually started out working online this way. Tom found a remote copywriting job and he was paid a salary of $3,000 per month. The company that hired Tom was based in the United States, and Tom himself was based in Berlin in Germany. And he only needed to work about 20 hours per week to keep that employer happy and to earn his $3,000 a month. And he was able to do that work from home, from a trendy cafe in Berlin, or from anywhere in the world, really. That sounds pretty good, right?
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of course, remote work is not perfect either. It can be hard to find a really good remote job. They're usually looking for a longer term commitment, and you might have to work set hours, which can be difficult if you're eager to travel. So the way to think of it is remote work is usually more steady and predictable than freelancing, but you won't have the same level of freedom or autonomy. So freelancing or remote work, which one you should choose, it really just depends on what your preferences are. But either way, as a freelancer or remote worker, you'll likely be earning money online much quicker, much easier, compared to these other 7 types of online business we spoke about earlier. Remember, starting with any of those 7 is like beginning the video game on expert mode. Whereas with freelancing or remote work, you're beginning the game on easy mode. And so you're just giving yourself a much better chance of success. Ooh, coffee break. Now, I know I've thrown a lot of information at you in this video, so what I want to do to wrap this up is map out very clearly the most reliable path for you to build a successful online business. And this comes not only from my own experience, but also from the experience of thousands of people I've met and corresponded with over the years. So what I'm about to show you, think of it as the path of least resistance, the path that works best for most people. And so it's likely to work great for you as well. Okay, so here it is. First, get your online income flowing consistently as a remote worker or freelancer. So those are the quickest and easiest ways to do it, and you can even do a bit of both at the same time. Second, as you gain experience, increase your rate and reduce your hours. You want to get to the point where you only have to work 10 to 20 hours per week at most and earn enough in that time to cover all your expenses and have a little left over. Third, once you get to that point, you're free. Now you're earning a comfortable living, working part-time hours, and you can spend all your free time off traveling the world and having loads of mad adventures.
Mexico. All I'm saying.
Or you can spend all your free time building one of those first 7 types of online business that we talked about. Because those are businesses worth building. Yes, they are more challenging, and yes, they do take more time to get off the ground, which is why I don't recommend trying one of those types of businesses right out of the gate. But if you're anything like me, you won't want to play that video game on easy mode forever. So think of remote work and freelancing as stepping stones. Albeit very important stepping stones, but stepping stones nonetheless to bigger and better online business models. You start small, you make things easy on yourself, you get some money flowing, you free up your time, you gain some experience, and then you move on to the big leagues. Make sense?
My brain hurts!
Yeah, sorry about that. And it's about to hurt even more because I have a quick question for you. And that is, what is your number one takeaway from this video? So was there anything in here that particularly surprised you or stuck with you? Please go ahead and leave your answer in the comments below this video. And this is really for your own benefit, right? Because when you take the time to reflect and put down in writing what you've learned, you deepen that learning. So take a couple of minutes now to tell me in the comments your number one takeaway from this video. Oh, one more thing. This video is part of my Start Earning Online series. If you want more videos like this showing you step by step exactly what it takes to build an online business, then click through. There'll be a link below this video and you can sign up for the full series. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.